person.
Inhibits growth of hormone-responsive
in a petri dish.
Human breast cancer?
Cells in a petri dish. He says to take a little study like that and to extrapolate that it has any effect in humans is a misrepresentation of the fact.
I will stop
and that you have willfully or deliberately misunderstood.
That's news for me,
and
because
unscrupulous souls are out there trying to peddle an unproven product.
Okay, when it says it inhibits growth of hormone-responsive human breast cancer cells by downregulating this, I'm just reading it as.
He says it's a very tiny study. It doesn't prove anything in humans. It would be a different dose that would be.
All I can tell you is
everything.
I'm repeating what it says here.
But you're a pharmacist.
Right.
Yeah, you should know better than to.
To repeat a.
No, you know that there are studies and studies. Well, they want you to stop using that study to make any claims about the effectiveness of Goji in humans. I will stop
as of today. If they don't want me to do it, I won't do it.
But the message is already spinning out of control. Back in Toronto, we meet up with a free-life Goji distributor named Jeff. Our producer, with a hidden camera, discovers how Goji doesn't just prevent cancer. Apparently, it now treats cancer, too.
Memorial Sloan Kettering has done a study on Goji. It hasn't been published yet, but they're putting all their patients on it.
Putting cancer patients on Goji? Whether Jeff knows it or not, he's telling tales. It's like a game of broken telephone. And again, Memorial Sloan Kettering sets the record straight.
No one here has ever done any research on Goji juice or Lycium barbarum, and no one here has ever given or prescribed, whatever you want to call it, either of those substances to any of our patients.
But these Goji distributors are still buying Mindell's message.
Dr. Mindell, he really believes in the product, right?
Yeah. These are the 34 benefits, and it does say prevents cancer. And so you can say that, or Dr. Mindell can say it.
Dr. Mindell, he's a doctor.
And if you look at the back,
they talk about Mindell like he's a medical doctor.
But he can say it because he's a doctor?
That's right.
Yeah, doctors can say.
But he's not. His claim to doctor is his PhD in nutrition. We see doctor everywhere. Well, we find out Mindell's PhD is from Pacific Western, an unaccredited university, meaning his PhD might not be recognized by government employers and other universities. We call up Jeff, that Goji distributor, and ask for an interview. He brings along another Goji seller. How will they react to some of the things we've discovered?
So I know you guys you believe in what he says, and I just wanted you to know what we've learned, and hear what you think.
You know, I've been taking the product for 2 years, and it's been wonderful for me, and I've recommended it to friends, and I've seen some remarkable things. So, you know, what you said to me just came out of left field and surprise, and I hear you saying it, but I don't quite believe it.
Really? Why? Because you believe Dr. Mindell?
Because I believe Dr. Mindell, and I believe I've seen the product in terms of how it works. I've seen how it works for me.
But you say that Sloan Kettering is giving it to their cancer patients. Where did that come from?
Well, there's an article in one of the magazines quoting something on their websites, and that they were looking. I haven't specifically seen that one.
There may be individuals who are telling stories, but none of the science that he claims backs it up.
So I don't know. I don't know whether to believe you what you are saying or not, right? So because so many people
I hope you
have to be helped.
Bob's hope in Mindell's message in the bottle has run dry. He blames Mindell for misleading him, not his landlady who sold him the Goji.
He's affecting somebody I really care about, my landlady. You know, if you're promising people that this juice is going to help fight cancer, and then, 6 months or a year down the road somebody dies, well, how's she going to feel? That's what bugs me the most. It gets me a little emotional, actually. I'd like to punch him right in the head. That's what I'd like to do. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm getting choked up.
People are selling a lot of Goji juice on the basis of your opinion because you're a respected voice here.
Okay, well, I feel that it has all kinds of research studies that have been backed up. If you go on the web, PubMed, and if you don't think it's correct, that's fine.
Time to throw the book at Mindell. His book with his claim of 34 health benefits.
But you're suggesting that it helps people with all these even serious diseases.
I'm not suggesting any diseases whatsoever. That's a medical claim.
No, well, you make medical claims in your book. You say that it prevents cancer.
Well,
it improves your vision, strengthens your heart, manages and fights cancer, inhibits tumor growth.
All right, that's it. That's it.
Dr. Mindell,
I don't need any negativity. That's not what I'm here for. You want to do a negative thing, do it on your own.
No, this is. I paid for it. No, I paid for this, and I'd also like to ask you. I'd like to ask you about your PhD as well.
The interview is over.
You're misleading people. We've
I'm not misleading. You're misleading people. No, I'm not. You're not letting people get the information, and I'm going to give my opinion. This is a free country. I can give my opinion. When it's on the web, that's the way it is, and that's it.
People are buying this because they believe you.
They can buy it, and if
aren't you misleading people by telling them all this science that is suspect?
I'm not misleading. I'm a registered pharmacist, I have a PhD in nutrition, I'm a master.
But it's an unaccredited university.
It's accredited every state in the union.
There are people who think that you're saving their lives with this juice.
I'm going to call the police.
You invited us here. You're happy to talk to us as long as you thought we would be promoting Goji.
We start packing up our gear, but Mindell has something else to say.
If the physicians have different opinions too, I would tell people to go check with their physician. We don't practice medicine, we don't have anything to do with it. But anyway, it's a pleasure talking with you. Could you please remove your stuff?
We leave with Mindell promising to stop using Sloan Kettering's name, to stop quoting Dr. Bradlow's study. He even says Bob will get his money back.
So, now you know the secret of our Himalayan Goji juice. And I think it's almost unethical for you not to share this with everybody you know. Right.
Mindell continues to share the word on Himalayan Goji juice. He's scheduled to speak at 3 Free Life events this week. Now for a dose of marketplace help, here's the wrap-up.
There may be cheaper alternatives to get your vitamin C in, such as cranberry juice and blueberry juice.
There have been lots of single studies that turned out to be one-shot wonders.
Once you get to something that's been marketed like that, you really have to start to become quite suspicious that it really is being overhyped.
Next week on Marketplace,
I used my foot.
Germophobia.
Voila! Attention shoppers.
Erica Johnson works up a lather. A test of soaps. And an ingredient you may not know you're swallowing.
Colgate?
Yep.
Crest?
Yep.
Not Crest. Don't tell me Crest.
And
so we have a magnifying glass because the print's so small.
Take a close look at who really wins with retail gift cards.
Do you make money from them?
No, of course we do.
From tools to groceries.
It's just a really lovely gesture.
Appreciation turns to big frustration.
She called from the store and said, Darcy, the cards have no value on them.
We unwrap 5 sticky retail details. Get what you need to know every Wednesday night on Marketplace.